Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, my Biafran people, all set to go. My people, now how una day? How una day today? This one na Biafra Superstars Media, and I dey hold am down. I say, may God bless Biafra, and may God bless His Excellency Oyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Oh my God. His Excellency, the one and only ESN, Ekpa Simon Njoku. For the great job Simon is doing. Simon, we want to say we thank you, we appreciate you, and we love you, Simon. We want you to know that in your hands, Biafra is safe. In your hands, Biafra is coming. And in your hands, oh my God, when Biafra comes, the people of Biafra will rejoice. They will shout for Hallelujah Day, because Hallelujah has come. The day of liberation has come. They will sleep in Nigeria, and some of them will wake up in Biafra. Oh my God, have mercy. My people, today, you see, this one when I want bring come, the title be say, Ejiofor and Kanunta, what are you up to? Guys, we know the game that they play. You understand? This thing that they do na child's play. The distractions will not catch us. Ejiofor and Kanunta, what are you both up to? What are you guys up to? Because this game went on one place, so I might be laughing doing this video, but I am dead serious. You might see me smiling doing this video. I keep saying, now the same teeth when dog they use play with in Pekin, that same teeth, 9 dog they use bite person. You might see me laughing and feeling cool, making things looks fun, just for it to be palatable, because sometimes when you want to give the bitter pill, you have to give that pill with a sweetener. So I know why I follow this concept of doing my broadcast. But if I Ejiofor and Kanunta, we know the games you guys are about to play. And I want you both to know that we are watching you. We have our eyes on you. I swear to God and man, on the 15th of December, if any useless thing happen that our leader is not released, all these shenanigans that they do so, if anything happened to our leader on the 15th of December, that is not released, this game went now to they play. This hide and seek, this hanky-panky that they play, when I want confuse us, when I want do us American wonder, we know the game you are playing. And that game must stop, because we are not carried away. Our Prime Minister, Ekpa, is not carried away. The game you are playing is childish, and we have gone beyond that stage. My people, you might be wondering what I'm talking about. Today, I go show now the tweets from Kanunta. I go also show that the video when Ejiofor do, where they asked him about Nnamdi Kanu on the 15th. What is he expecting? Him come begin the perambulate, they talk some rubbish. They asked him a straight question. 15th is the D-Day. What do you expect from the law courts? And this man, they perambulate. So I knew that that video was funny. There was something fishy and funny about that video. My thought sense was up. My spider senses were flashing. So I decided to check some of the stakeholders around Ejiofor. I now went to the Twitter. My research took me to the Twitter of Kanunta. And suddenly, I go read for una, waiting this man don't talk for in Twitter to show you the game when they play. Then I will now show you the video of Ejiofor. This game they are playing, this 419 charade they are doing to confuse us, not to convince us, but to confuse us. They are wasting their time because we look, our own brain past their brain. Make una hear this Twitter message from Nnamdi Kanu, and you will see the game they are playing. Listen. This one, he said on his Twitter, or they call it X. This one, he's attacking the message or the publication that our Prime Minister put out concerning sit at home from the 15th to the 19th of December. Kanu can talk say for a message. On the 15th of December 2023, the hearing will be a voluntary sit at home in solidarity of the leader of IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. There won't be any enforcement of sit at home in Biafra land after this day. Please ignore the squirrel. This guy. Watch the game. He said, please, God have mercy. My PM, man, I'm sorry, but I have to just read what he said. He says, please ignore this squirrel, Simon Ekpa, and his gang jumping from one tree to another. You see now, the word I want you to catch there is gang. Yesterday, I did a video where the senators in the House of Rep or House of whatever, they were calling us gang, Simon Ekpa and his gang. And suddenly now, Kanu is speaking the same language with the senators. Can you now see the synonyms there? Can you now see those who are in the same cabal, those who are in the same group, those who are working to make sure they keep Nnamdi Kanu in that DSS jungle or dungeon? Those who sat in a meeting to come out with a slogan in order to attack Simon Ekpa and we that are supporting our Prime Minister. He's here now, he's talking about the man and his gang. Simon and his gang. Okay, this is the first tweet. He was attacking our PM here in this tweet. Now, let us check the second tweet. Very strange one. He now said, that same day, he said, I sacked Barrister Ejiofor and Ozekome because they are both double agents. Ejiofor tell the whole world why the stay of execution was granted in October 2022 against MMK. Have you won any case for MMK before? The only thing you successfully did was to arrange the arrest of IPOB members. That's the second tweet from Kanunta Kanu, where he's now attacking Ejiofor. I took this tweet with a pinch of salt. It means say I doubted the intention of this tweet because I don't see how you just attacked our Prime Minister and suddenly you are throwing a tweet out there attacking Ejiofor. I knew the one of Ejiofor was doubtful. I doubted it. I suspected a foul play. I took a pinch of salt in this statement. So me can't wait for him for some few hours. He now came out with a new tweet. Make una hear the tweet now. In this tweet, him can say, if I who arranged the visitation of Bruce Fein into Nigeria and what prompted his publication in Sahara Reporters on the 3rd of March 2022, calling for your withdrawal from the MMK legal team. It is your dubiousness that made you and Ozekome betray MMK in appeal court. I have the records. My people, at this point, I'm hearing about MMK I'm hearing about betrayal. I'm hearing about Ejiofor. I'm hearing about Mike Ozekome. I'm hearing about betrayal of MMK. Which was why Simon Ekpa said Ejiofor was the eye of the Fulani government in the IPOB. We know that. But now, these guys, they are trying to confuse us. They want to create a storm in a teacup. Oh, yebo. Hi. They won't create a problem where there is no problem. They are trying to create tension, a confusion, in order to distract us. I was watching these guys. I knew this was a planned attempt between the same party pretending to go against themselves. In the art of war, they call it approach conflict. Approach conflict. It means there's an issue. People can't come together to create the issue so that make people in the outside can't assume, say, there is problem. Because only God knows what they are planning for Nnamdi Kanu. We don't know yet. Now, make we watch the next tweet from this man they call Kanunta Kanu. Make we watch the next one. Very, very strange. Watch. Okay. Incon say, I'm glad Ejiofor and Mike Ozekome are gone for good. If I stopped talking to you at the end of August 2021 and you use Bruce Fein as a reason to snatch away Aloy Ejimakor's gown and wig in Binta's courtroom, because MMK told you to hand over the case to him. Am I right? He's asking a question now. MMK told you to hand over the case to Ejiofor. Am I right? I now knew there was a twist here because they are trying to act like both of them, they have a conflict. You see, but I still don't believe because I know say something is brewing from there. Which is why I'm asking them, Ejiofor and Kanunta Kanu, what are you guys up to? What game are you up to? My people, before my eyes, I kept on waiting. Then after like 6 hours, he now sent a new tweet. The tweet contact say, at if Ejiofor barrister, which means he copied Ejiofor in this one. He said, at Ejiofor barrister. That's the Twitter handle of Ejiofor. At Ejiofor barrister. From most trusted to most deceptive. Were you told to hand over MMK case or allow Aloy Ejimakor to lead the case? As the brainchild of extraordinary rendition, the most trusted in snatching gown and wig. Why is your cook still in DSS detention? Caro White. That was where I now got what was happening. He's now asking, why is the cook still in DSS detention? Carol White. We all know Carol White was somebody who was handling some offices back then. So something is going on here that these people, they don't want to tell us. They are brewing up something. And I hope on the 15th of December, because that time, me go vex. We are watching you guys on the 15th of... If we see any hanky-panky, any dubious game on the head of Nnamdi Kanu on that day, if he's not freed, that because the lawyers, they were arguing with themselves, they were fighting, so they did not come with a case or a document. Any rubbish when we see on that day, Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Kanunta Kanu, you know what will be the consequences. If we see any rubbish game on the 15th of December, the day that our leader will be in that zoo court, even though I'm saying he has no business in that zoo court, if we see any hanky-panky game on that day, I swear to God and man, both of you will get the memo. You will both get the memo, because this game you are playing now, trying to build a faulty foundation from nothing, trying to create something out of nothing, I don't get it. We already know that you guys, you are working together, you are working in cahoots with the zoo government. We know that already. So this game you are playing, it is not going to sail through at all. Now, my people, as I study what Kanunta Kanu was doing, as I was watching Kanunta Kanu doing what he was doing, I can't see the video of Ifeanyi Ejiofor simultaneously. Come and hear the video now, where they can ask and say, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, what do you expect to happen on the 15th of December in the case of MNK, Nnamdi Kanu? I want you now to hear what in him talk. This is where you will know that they are up to something and they are trying to be funny. They are trying to play smart. They are trying to be funny. Listen.
Thank you very much, Barrister. Thank you for that clarification, which means is a medical health condition is improving. It's not maybe deteriorating as it was before. I think that is what I will get from there. But he still needs more attention medically. I don't know if I'm right.
From nowhere now, they're talking about Nnamdi Kanu's health. His case is on the 15th. They are talking about health. And just some few tweets ago, Carol White is the one still cooking for Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS dungeon. Can you dot all the circles now? Can you dot all the I's and cross all your T's? Kanunta was asking Ejiofor, why is Carol White's cook still in DSS dungeon? And suddenly, this presenter they discussed with Ejiofor, talking about the health condition of Nnamdi Kanu, that he's feeling sick, he's bleeding from the nose, and all those things. My people, make una put una 1 and 2 together. This is how you do critical analysis. I'm doing a data forensic analysis on the video or the audio that you're hearing, because the video is not really showing, of Ejiofor. That's just some few hours ago. Kanunta Kanu was asking, why is Carol White's cook still in DSS dungeon cooking for Nnamdi Kanu? And here now they are saying, how is the health of Nnamdi Kanu? Can you dot all the things together? Can you see what I'm saying? Can you see what I'm saying? Can you go where I'm going intellectually? Let's continue.
Exactly. All right. Okay, let's take another question, Barrister. Barrister, I hope you can hear me.
I'm hearing you very loud and clear.
All right. All right. Okay.
1, 2. You're very loud and clear.
All right. All right. Okay. Let's come to the D-Day now regarding the issue. On 15th of this month.
Boom.
15th of this month.
Boom. He said, now let's come to the D-Day. In regards to the 15th of this month, this is where I want you to pay attention. He will ask him a direct question, and Ejiofor will do what they call in law court obiter dictum. Obiter for short, O-B-I-T-E-R. Obiter means out of point. You are beating about the bush. You are talking out of point instead of it to go straight to the answer. Obiter in court means out of point, beating about the bush, talking things that are irrelevant to the answer. Obiter dictum. You see, and in most cases, an experienced lawyer go tell you, say, or a judge go say, no, what I want is the writ of habeas corpus. The writ of habeas corpus means bring the proof. Where is the proof of what you are saying? Because what you are telling me is out of point. Obiter dictum. I want the writ of habeas corpus. I'm not a lawyer, but I am well versed. I have covered all the so-called topics or fields you can think about. So when I'm quoting all these things, now to show you, say, even if I did for law court for Obodo Yibo, I can represent myself in the law court and nothing will happen. I can win the case. For those that studied the Moors of old, the Moors that taught the white men how to bathe, how to use perfume, how to clean themselves, I have studied the Moors. Moors. Nah, man, I live story, man. Hello? Listen to what this man will say now. He will beat about the bush. They just told him, now it is time for you to discuss the D-Day. The 15th of December, the D-Day. The day we are waiting, oh. You are the so-called lawyer. This is the D-Day. Tell us about the D-Day. You hear how this man go beat about the bush. I go allow this one play. Make una hear the way he will beat about the bush. He go waste time. He go carry this man go my 12. From my 12 to my 2. From my 2 to, you know, I get my God, have mercy. Listen for yourself. That's how you know these guys, they are coming up with something new. They are coming up with something new. Listen.
Which is the Supreme Court ruling. We know that you have passed through tough time.
Take it back.
A lot of.
Take it back.
On 15th of this month. 15th of this month. Which is the Supreme Court ruling.
Okay.
We know that you have passed through tough time. And a lot of things has happened in defending our leader.
Boom! He's asking him about the D-Day. Now he's making it personal. He said, oh, we know you have gone through tough time. God have mercy. You ask somebody a question, a direct question about the D-Day of Nnamdi Kanu's court date. And now you are making it personal. You are saying, we know you have passed through a lot in defending Nnamdi Kanu. Make una see where this story go. Make una listen.
Nnamdi Kanu and the IPOB. This is your right as a legal practitioner in Nigeria, but we understand what is behind it. What is the expectation? What is the expectation? What is the expectation will it be regarding that day on the judgment? What do you, by the Biafrans, what are we going to see? What do you think is what we are going to, what is our expectation on that day?
Boom! Straight to the point. What is our expectation on that day? As Biafrans, what do you think it will be? We want to know our expectations on the 15th of December 2023. The theme here, the theme of the question is expectations for the Biafrans. What do we expect on that day? What should we expect as a people? But to show you these guys, their interest is somewhere else. Make una hear the way this man go perambulate to answer a simple questions that you should be directing to the Biafrans. But hear the way this man go talk the answer or give the answer. Make una hear.
Okay, thank you. It's very unfortunate that we operate a system where people are asking questions of this nation. We operate a system where people are begging an arm of government to respect court orders and also to do the needful. It's important at this point in time to make this clear. So I've repeatedly said it in some of my press releases and interviews granted to mainstream media in Nigeria. But I wish I would speak in a very low manner so people understand what I'm saying. As very unfortunate as it is, Nnamdi Kanu's case is first of its kind in this country, where a court of superior decision, in this case, Court of Appeal, Intermediate Court of Records, delivered a judgment and directed for a citizen to be released unconditionally. One, for there to be no further trial on any form of indictment concerning that citizen.
Two,
For there to be no further detention concerning that citizen.
three,
Then the government went on appeal.
four,
Without going into the merit or otherwise of the appeal, this has never happened before since the history of my practice of as a lawyer in this country. As a matter of fact, there's no legal jurisprudence, there's no legal decision, there's no deciding authority that authorizes a state to appeal, to file an appeal of this nation. Because the law is right and clear. When a citizen who is being prosecuted or who is being prosecuted on a criminal matter is discharged in the circumstance in which Nnamdi Kanu was discharged, amounting to acquittal, the person will naturally, assuming the person was in court on the day the pronouncement was made by the court, walk free from that court without being interrupted, intercepted, arrested by anybody, sent to the house, to his house. This is the system. This is how it operates. I've not seen where a court will say, we decide that someone has no case to answer, or someone is discharged and acquitted, then the person, a government prosecuting, will appeal. And on top of that, continue to detain the person. It hasn't happened. Now, a charge was brought against him before the Federal High Court. On application, led by Professor Michael's team, the court struck out 8-count charge out of the 15-count charge. Unsatisfied with many counts, an appeal was filed against the many 7-count charge.
My people, the question, don't forget to, the interviewer asked him, what is the expectation of Biafrans? Now, what he's saying now is something else. He is on obiter dictum. He is talking out of point. He is perambulating with the words. He is taking you on a journey. He is saying story. If they give you long story, not what they asked him, but make we follow him for this story to an extent. Make we continue to hear him to an extent. Let's continue.
Government responded. The appeal was argued on the merits. And the court upheld our appeal and consequently struck out the many 7-count charge. The court did not only struck out the many count charge, the court discharged Nnamdi Kanu of any further indictment. Even after striking out that 7-count charge, the court proceeded to rule to direct the federal government to release him unconditionally.
So why are you now going to court? Why is Nnamdi Kanu having a court date if the court has stated that he has nothing to answer in the land of that so-called Nigeria? Why do you still have a court case in the Supreme Court that took how many months to even get a particular date? With all due respect, when we all know that in that zoo, the time to get a date for Supreme Court, a maximum of 3 weeks, minimum of 2 weeks. So you're looking at between 2 to 3 weeks. If they want to appeal a case that was held in an appeal court, it takes within 2 to 3 weeks. And by then, your client should be at home enjoying his liberty. But you claim Nnamdi Kanu won a case, but he was still being locked up in that zoo, in the DSS. And you believe in Nigeria. You believe in that justice in that zoo. And you are going to court. You are going to court. Look, the game you and Nnamdi Kanu is playing, we know what's going to happen. No? Ejiofor, we know the game. So that thing when you are doing back and forth, we know the game. You are coming with the audio. He's coming on Twitter, tweeting trash, tweeting rubbish, nonsense. We know the game you guys are playing. Let's continue.
The court further proceeded to direct the federal government not to entertain, not to file any charge or indictment against Nnamdi Kanu in any court in Nigeria.
Okay.
Ordinarily, what's expected in the circumstance is for the federal government to comply with the order of the court. Without further ado, it's important for me to also mention that when this was going on, when that judgment was delivered, federal government take two far-reaching steps to circumvent the judgment delivered by the Court of Appeal. One, on that day, the judgment was delivered, being 13th of October. The federal government went to State Court, Federal High Court, and filed a fresh charge against Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay.
And when this charge was filed against him, it was given to the press to announce in their usual manner, and it was widely published. We are not served with this charge.
That is where my gripe comes in. If the appeal court has said, and don't forget to, appeal court in Abuja is binding to all other appeal courts in the whole state. If appeal court has said this man has no case to answer in the land, why will your zoo government suddenly you are saying, oh, the zoo government, they have filed a case in a federal high court? Where is it done? Where they have said Nnamdi Kanu has no case to answer anymore in your zoo? Ejiofor, you claim to be a lawyer. This one where you talk now, obiter dictum, out of point. You are talking out of point. You are talking out of point. If an appeal court has said Nnamdi Kanu cannot answer any other case in that zoo, in the land of that zoo, then there is no way your zoo dirty stinking criminal 419 so-called federal government will be able to go to a court, a federal high court, to charge Nnamdi Kanu on a new count charge. It is not done anywhere in the world. So damn if you do, damn if you don't. The game these guys wants to play is to keep our leader, our eternal leader, with the DSS, which is why we have told them that holding Nnamdi Kanu will be more expensive than releasing him. Our Prime Minister, Mazi Ekpa Simon Njoku, he knows the game of these common, criminals. He knows their game plan. I read the tweets of Kanunta Kanu. He put his mouth where his mind is. The first tweet that he sent was an attack on the sit at home that our Prime Minister has declared from the 15th of December to the 19th of December. That was the main bull of contention. But to come put balance, make it be like say there is a tension for everywhere. Him can you start the attack Ejiofor. Ejiofor self can they respond now, and in the question they asked him about his health. How does he feel for the fact that you have put a lot in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You have gone through a lot to represent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Going through a lot was trying to link up what Kanunta Kanu did this morning or yesterday, very late yesterday. That's the 419 they want to do you. My people, I beg una, na beg I beg, make una no fall for this 419. Do not partake in the charade they are doing. On the 15th of December, if the zoo is wise, Tinubu, if you are a wise man, make you release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The way you release Chief Sunday Igboho would not even hear from his lawyers. Nobody from Chief Sunday Igboho's camp came out to say, well, ladies and gentlemen, our client is now freed. He's going to Germany. From Germany, he will stay with his wife. Nobody, no legal team mentioned that. The only person that gave us the news was our good friend, Koiki Media. Respect to Koiki Media. He is doing a very good job. There was no lawyer that came out to say, I am the chief lawyer or the head of the law team for Chief Sunday Igboho. Till today, no lawyer has come out to tell us what they plead for Chief Sunday Igboho or the deal the Zoo government gave to him. He is a free man. We saw him at the airport. He took a flight to Germany. And when he got to Germany, he did a show with the Yoruba nation where he told them to keep on fighting for the Yoruba nation. Nobody sealed his mouth. He's still speaking. But just yesterday, you hear our so-called senators from the southeast. They are talking about a political solution where they will give Nnamdi Kanu a document to sign that he will not speak about Biafra again. I say over my dead body. That will never happen. This thing called Biafra is do or die. I am ready to die for my people. I am ready to give my life for my people. I am ready to sacrifice my own life to give my people the freedom that they deserve. It's do or die. Give me Biafra or death. Those who say it is Biafra or Biafra, you are being cowards. You are being scared. It's a good thing to die for a cause. It is Biafra or death. Death is something good. You should be proud when you die for a cause. For God so loved the whole world that he gave his only son. Giving his son means his son had to come to earth to die for your sins. Even though it is metaphorical and whatever, but somebody has to come and pay the ultimate price for freedom. You must be ready to die for your worthy cause. So those saying, oh, it is Biafra or Biafra, you are being scared. It is Biafra or death. That is what our leader said, and that is what I'm riding with. Warriors are not scared to die. We go out there to the mountains, out there to the gates to protect the land from the enemies. That's what we do. He's here, he's perambulating, talking trash. Talking trash. A lawyer talking trash. In the courts, they said no other case in the land can be brought up upon this man. He's a free man. On that day, he's supposed to go home, and if they don't release him, you declare. Tell the people to, tell us what's in there. We never knew you were part of those slowing down our leader. I never knew that. Until I can't think and say, Commander Gentle died in your house. A great commander met his demise in the house, in the home of Ejiofor. He ate his last supper in the home of Ejiofor. He drank his last wine in the home of Ejiofor. And you want me to think everything is okay? That there was a general in the house. It was only the general that was killed. How did DSS know he was in that house? How did they know the room that he was staying? That they did not break down the whole house to get him? I keep saying this. As warriors, we don't go down as cowards. A warrior would take people down. Gun for gun, bullet for bullet. Blood for blood. That is how we go down. You might see me as a gentleman, but when I'm in my element, that is how we go down. We dey fly for night. We dey fly for night. I know Gentle that when I saw the video, the way they dragged his body, I said, no. This guy, for the fact, none of the so-called zoo military, none of them were leaking out blood. None of them had bullet wounds. In that, the camera, the CCTV camera, I saw the way they were coming out now. They dragged one man out. Nobody was moving in a funny way, like they've got some bullet wounds. I said, no, this man, Gentle, was drugged in that house. When he ate his last supper, he was poisoned in that house. And he was sleeping on the bed, dazed out. He was tired. He was sleeping. When the military came in, he not even know they were there. They were shooting on a lifeless body. They were shooting an unconscious body. He was drugged out. Commandant Gentle went out that way. Very, very sad. And the only time you will go out that way is when you are in the midst of those you trust. Those you call your brothers. You will lower your arm. They say, say food though. Say drink. Na star, na beer, na wine. What do you want now? Say fridge. Not knowing all those things they've been tampered with. Because I don't see how, if I have a commander now staying in my house, in one of my rooms, if policemen or DSS come to check, there is no way they'll know the room he is in. So they will break that. They have to shoot the whole house down. They will bring the whole house, and at the moment when they hear the breaking of doors, commander go wake up now. Gentle will wake up. As a warrior don't sleep with both eyes closed. No. I see here, param, they break door, they match door. Gentle go wake up, carry in granite and in this thing now. You carry your granite and your torchlight. Once you hear that noise, you know danger has come. There is evil in the land. You carry your granite and your torchlight. You are ready by the side of the wall, not straight to the door, by the side. Anybody when come inside that house, go chop the water first. Then when them plenty, as they shoot, they shoot back. Gun for gun, bullet for bullet, life for life, blood for blood, an eye for an eye, tooth for tooth, ghost for ghost. That's how we go down. Not saying somebody in a lifeless body, they pulled him out. And all the military men there, none of them were licking out blood. All the DSS, none of them was licking out blood. No ambulance was called to treat the DSS with bullet wounds. What do you want to tell me? Think I'm stupid? Commander Gentle was poisoned. He was drugged. He had his last supper. Felt dizzy, went to bed. Trusted the whole environment he was because he felt he was safe in the home of his brother. He felt safe. He felt safe. Because as a warrior, normally, if your body is feeling funny, you start to run miles. Don't look back. You go begin run, then enter bush. Normally, if your body is feeling funny, you know somebody has poisoned you, you go begin run. As you sweat, some percentage of the poison they leave your body. Then when you come back, that person win go chop the water. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. I felt so bad seeing those DSS man on CCTV. They were leaving Ejiofor's house. None of them was licking out bullets. None of them was licking out blood. They carried the lifeless body of Gentle. They opened their car truck, then put them for car, then collect car key. Nobody was shot apart from Gentle. And they left the house. How did they know it was only Gentle who was there? You came for a commander and you did not think, say, this commander might have some soldiers here. Let us break down the whole house. Let's bring the house down. In fact, they might be hiding somewhere. Bring petrol, bring matches, burn the house down. Wherever they are hiding, they die in the smoke, or if they come out, we put some bullets in them. That's how it's done. But no, they came for a target because they knew the target was neutralized. He's already unconscious. They came to his room. They saw his body. They begin laugh at him. Gentle. He was feeling dizzy. They begin put, bullets, granite, pump. They wasted his body. And to hide the way they riddled his body with bullets, they put him in a car, burnt him up. Man, God have mercy. God have mercy. Man, this life now, wow, life now jungle, oh. Life now jungle. This life now jungle.